Good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's session on Being Heartful Every Day, the evening session. Yeah, today is day 25 of Being Heartful Every Day. We are in week 4, where the quality of the week is peace. And specifically, we'll talk about participate in the advent of a more peaceful world. How do we participate in the advent of a more peaceful world is what we're going to think about today. Okay. And again, a very gentle reminder to everybody that let's share the master classes to at least 1 or 2 people whom we know, who may be interested in spirituality and meditation. Let's share Daji's master classes, and also 1 or 2 seekers who are already practicing. Let's spread this being heartful every day. Please let each one of us consciously should do it. Okay, moving on to this inspirational reading for today. It's going to be a user's guide to living. We'll continue reading from where we left off yesterday. Okay. So we start with the last paragraph on the screen, where we are. I think we just went through. What we went through yesterday is how do we really apply this in our life? There was a problem where we said revenge is a very natural phenomenon, and similarly we like, dislike, good, bad, etc. And our belief system mold our experiences, and we try to reinforce our belief systems. But I think the challenge was, how do we apply it to our lives? The belief system we know is to be fine-tuned. So how do we apply it to our lives? And Master has come with a very wonderful suggestion, saying that a revengeful act is nothing but wanting to get even with someone. When you understand this, it is the beginning of wisdom. Try to settle down with a peaceful heart and resolve, I forgive that person. I have a big enough heart. When we do this, we will free our heart. So, in essence, the impressions cannot thrive in a compassionate and grateful heart. But this will be very difficult until the heart chakra is in full blossom and all the points within it are purified and awakened. So, the first step is to embark on an inner journey through heartfulness practices, which also remove the layers of samskaras through the process of cleaning. Only then but this very and only points within purification. So the first step is to embark on this inner journey through heartfulness practice, which also removes the layers of samskaras through the process of cleaning. Only then we get to the first base and respond from a place of generosity. Then we feel so much peace. We will see grace descend. We will feel expansion in our consciousness. Greater wisdom will engulf us. We will feel as if we have understood something wonderful in life. Before thinking about revenge, pause a little. During such moments, analyze how our mind became revengeful and how to avoid it. What are the steps? Generally, you're feeling that. Generally, you're feeling hurt. Someone or something creates a situation where our integrity is compromised, and your personality is questioned or your intentions are questioned. Others have a right to question, so let them question. Why are you getting perturbed? Your generosity of heart will prevent you from reacting. Otherwise, depending on the person who is accusing you, 3 scenarios may arise. If the person is accusing you is very strong, like your boss, you will not be able to take immediate revenge. You may wait quietly. I'll do something one day. With that hidden agenda, you're keeping poison in your heart for a very long time. When your boss becomes slightly weaker, you will raise your hood and bite. And if the person who's accusing you is weak, before he even finishes his sentence, you may want to finish him off. Then there is a third scenario where you feel self-pity and become miserable, a victim of circumstances. That also can lead to revenge of a different type through emotional distancing and manipulation. I would like you to ponder over the fourth scenario. Pause, wait, and forget the whole thing after learning whatever lessons you can learn from it. Not only can you learn lessons, but see if the other person can also learn something so that you become friends. That is a noble outcome. I'll just reread the last one. I think it's extremely important. I would like you to ponder. Daji spoke about 3 possibilities, scenarios, and he said the fourth one, he's suggesting a fourth one, which is pause, wait, and forget while the whole thing, after learning whatever, 1 minute, I think the boxes are done. Yeah, pause, wait, and forget the whole thing after learning whatever lessons you can from it. Not only can you learn lessons, but see if the other person can also learn something so that you become friends. That will be a noble outcome. Revenge is simply a reaction and it perpetuates. If you're revengeful for the wrong done by others, you're not wise, and the person who has wronged you is no wiser. Then there is a fight between two unwise ones. You both become bitter, hurtful, and angry. Wise people do things differently. Instead of focusing on others, they focus on themselves and see where they have gone wrong. What is the cause of this rebuke or abuse or criticism? Then they try to analyze their own actions and come to a fair conclusion. We have to think, is it worth losing my temper? What are the chances of a peaceful resolution? Are there any chances of bridging the differences? Revenge is simply a reaction and it perpetuates. If you're revengeful for the wrong done by others, you're not wise, and the person who has wronged you is no wiser. Then there is a fight between two unwise ones. You both become bitter and hurtful and angry. Taking revenge on your dear ones sounds paradoxical, but it remains a painful fact of life. Your health suffers, your family suffers, and you start gauging how much revenge to take. Can you access the rules of revenge? What is the dose of revenge or retaliation to be given? Can you judge? I think let's stop here for today. A lot of stuff for introspection in this 5-6 minutes of reading we did. Let's think it over, especially the fourth scenario where Daji suggests what we can do. Let's spend a couple of minutes on introspection and then move on to 9 o'clock prayer, universal prayer. Okay, what is getting highlighted on the screen is extremely important for us. Yeah, let's slip into the universal prayer part of it now, especially keeping in mind what we read today on two unwise people fighting. At least if we are wise, the other person, we can giving a chance to be wiser. So let's think about this. Think about the brotherhood and what we can do to our brothers and sisters. The universal prayer is precisely that, where we pray for our brothers and sisters. We sit with our eyes closed in a very prayerful attitude and pray that all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. So our prayer will be, all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. अपना प्रार्थना ये होना चाहिए कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। Let's slip into the universal prayer. Yeah, while trying to retain this condition, let's gently open our eyes. Thank you for being part of this session. Let's meet again tomorrow at 6 a.m. A gentle reminder that let's do a bedtime prayer and also reflect on activities during the day. I think today's reading was something very special. Daji has put the essence of Maxim 7 in two things. One is how do we make our, how do we become unrevengeful? It is by doing the practice. And second thing is our attitude, where we try to forget the wrong done by others, accept them as allowed ones, and try not to be revengeful to them. I think this is the crux of the thing. Let's meditate on it further tonight and see you all tomorrow at 9. Good night.